Everyone's freaking out about rising tariffs, and for good reason. Prices are going up, imports are slowing down, and the retail world is bracing for impact. But here's what nobody's talking about. This might be the biggest opportunity resellers have seen in years. Let's break down exactly why tariffs are your new secret weapon and how to position your reselling business to win. My name's Ty Wilson. I've been a reseller for 2 decades and I've completed over 75,000 transactions on eBay the past 5 years. Now, let's start with what's happening right now. The US is obviously doubling down on import tariffs, especially from countries like China. And that's already impacting thousands of products across tools, electronics, sports card supplies, clothing, and more. Now, before you freak out, this is not meant to be a political video, and frankly, it doesn't matter what I think politically. What I care about is what it means for resellers like us. And it's simple. Retail prices are going up and supplies is going down, and guess who fills the gap? That's right, you and me. Just like last week, we saw common home goods items jump from 30 to 40 bucks at Target. We also saw sports card supplies being jacked up 38% because of tariffs, and the list goes on. The reality is big retailers cannot pivot fast, but we can. And with the supply chain tightening up again, resellers with local inventory, vintage items, or liquidated store stock are about to be in high demand. You see, buyers are about to look at eBay and Facebook Marketplace not just for deals, but because new inventory is either too expensive or just straight up out of stock. Tariffs are squeezing traditional retail, but for resellers, it's opening up the floodgates of opportunity. We just have to know where to source, what to sell, and how to stay ahead. And that's exactly what I'm going to show you right now. All right, so you get the idea. Tariffs equal price hikes equal reselling opportunity. Now let's talk some tactics. Here's how you can start winning immediately. Number 1, double down on local sourcing. Right now, your biggest edge is local inventory. Tariffs don't apply to what you find in your own backyard. So start hitting thrift stores, garage sales, yard sales, and Facebook Marketplace harder than you ever have before. And go look for products that are currently being imported, like electronics, small appliances, supplies, tools, and even kids' toys. We'll cover those here in a second. These will all be the first to see price hikes at retail, and the first things buyers are going to start searching for secondhand. The second thing you can do is track retail prices closely. You need to watch retail prices like a hawk, and the easy way to do that is start tracking 5 to 10 popular products in your niche and watch how those prices creep up over the next few weeks, because that delta between retail price and your resale price is your golden margin, and the wider it gets, the easier and faster your stuff is going to sell. Number 3, be the fast mover in a slow market. Here's your unfair advantage. You can source today, you can list tonight, and you can sell tomorrow. Big box stores cannot move like that, and when they raise prices, you become the better option. Be the seller who's always got fresh, aggressively priced inventory, because right now that's how you're going to build repeat buyers and how you're going to beat the algorithm with consistency. Number 4, build inventory now before it gets expensive. Now look, we're not at full-blown chaos yet, but the signs are all there. Now's the time to go stack up inventory while prices are still reasonable. Think 30 to 60 days ahead of the average buyer, because when prices spike, they're going to come looking for you as a trusted reseller. And the better you prepare for some of the potential price fluctuations, the more opportunity you're going to have. Bottom line is tariffs are going to choke traditional retail. But if you play this right, they're going to feed your reselling business for the coming months and years. Now, the question is, are you ready to step up and become the go-to source in your category? Let's get real specific. Here are the 3 categories that I believe will be most affected by tariffs and how resellers like us can step in and win big. Number 1, consumer electronics and accessories. I mean, this one's a no-brainer. Most of our tech, from chargers to webcams to Bluetooth speakers, they come from overseas. Tariffs instantly raise the price of these items at retail. That's where you come in. You start sourcing lightly used or new in-box tech from estate sales, flea markets, even clearance aisles, because those are all gold right now. Buyers are going to be looking on eBay and Facebook Marketplace for cheaper alternatives when their $25 charger all of a sudden costs $40 at Target. The second category is tools and home improvement gear. Same story here. Tariffs hit hard because so much of this gear is imported. If you've got drills, you got kitchen mixers, you got basic tools sitting around, they're all about to get hot. You can find lots of overstock or even pallet opportunities at various spots on the internet as well. And here's the kicker. Most people would actually rather buy used tools versus overpaying for brand new ones anyways. Watch this category closely and stock up while prices are still stable. The third category is collectibles and hobby goods, and yes, I even mean sports cards. Now, you might not think of sports cards as being impacted by tariffs, but you'd be wrong. A huge chunk of card-related accessories like top loaders, sleeves, binders, graded storage boxes, they all come from overseas. And when those costs go up, buyers are going to be looking for bundles and deals from resellers. Even sealed product and retail boxes could spike in price, making your stash of wax suddenly a little bit more valuable. And remember, collectibles thrive during market shifts. People still want to buy, but now they're bargain hunting, and that's where you come in as a reseller. If you're in one of these niches, you're potentially sitting on a huge opportunity. The trick is to shift your thinking now. Source smarter, stock up, and be ready when the spike hits. And if you're into sports cards like me, don't sleep on it because tariffs might just create one of the secondary market booms that we've seen a few years ago. You just never know. Either way, we know tariffs are creating a shift, but the reality is most resellers will not take advantage of it. In fact, most resellers will actually make the wrong moves. Here are the 3 biggest mistakes that I see coming so that you don't fall into these same traps. Number 1, waiting for the market to settle. So many resellers sit on their hands when things change. They say, let's wait and see what happens. Meanwhile, the opportunity passes them by. Instead, be the one who moves first. Start testing new items, build new listings, and experiment with bundles right now before your competition wakes up. The second mistake is getting emotionally attached to pricing. Now, I've talked about this many times before. You know how it works. You go buy that item for $40 and you want $80 for it, but the market shifted. Tariffs or not, buyers only care what it's worth today. So instead, loosen your grip, sell faster, and reinvest. Momentum beats margin 9 times out of 10, especially in a volatile market. Mistake number 3 is ignoring niches they don't understand. Now look, I'm a huge advocate of being laser focused on your niche. Know it better than anybody else, but it doesn't mean that you just have to stick to one category. You can be willing to learn new niches because when prices shift, flexibility equals survival. Instead, learn a few adjacent niches. If you sell sports cards, go add in supplies or lots. If you sell clothes, go dabble in accessories or shoes. The more levers that you can pull, the more money that you can make. Remember, when markets shift, most people freeze, but the ones who adapt and move quickly, they're the ones that win. Don't be the reseller who's playing defense. Be the one who sees what's coming and turns it into growth. In summary, tariffs are going up, retail is getting squeezed, and reselling is about to enter a whole new gear. Now is the time to build your inventory playbook. Know what to source, where to get it, how fast to sell it, and what categories to double down on. If you can get that dialed in, you're going to crush it the next 12 to 18 months while other sellers are still waiting for things to get back to normal. If you're serious about this and you want help building that playbook, make sure you hit the like button, tap subscribe, and join our free email list with thousands of others because I'm dropping a free resource that'll help you start sourcing smarter right now. The rules are changing, guys. The winners are adjusting, and you've got everything you need to be one of them. Go get to work.